Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Let me know you can hear me. MAGA was reporting my live, so I had to go out and come back in. Yes, MAGA has been reporting my live. They like to come on here and harass me because I'm talking about daddy with the diaper. I'm back. I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. Yes, I am thankful to have you all in my live because without you, I don't have a channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to my live. Welcome. Hit that like button as you're coming in. I love each and every last one of y'all. So let's respect each other in the chat. Hey, King LaSwan, happy Taco Tuesday, baby. Hit that like button as you're coming in, everybody. Hit the like button right now. We're talking about Donald Trump, the Epstein files. We're going to get to other government political stuff after we finish talking about the Epstein files. Right now, Donald Trump and his channel, y'all, it's not, my thing just froze. They keep reporting my channel. That's MAGA. Right now, Donald Trump and his goonies are trying to suppress anyone that talks about the Epstein files. So stay with me. Don't leave me. My channel keeps getting reported. My lives keep getting reported by MAGA, and Donald Trump has people that's watching. He even has bots. His team does. So bear with me. We're starting all over. Hello, all you beautiful kings and queens. How you doing today? I hope you're doing very well. I'm very menopausal right now. That's causing me to have a hot flash because they keep messing with my live. So bear with me. I'm starting to have a hot flash right now. Bear with me. Hello, Queen Sweet Lady. How you doing? Beautiful. She is so beautiful. Hello, King Allen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're starting over because MAGA loves to attack my lives. They reported my live. Okay, we'll just start over. Y'all know the routine. I'm having a hot flash right now. Y'all know I'm 51 years old. You bear with me. I love you. Okay. They kind of teared me off. Thank you, Mars. King Mars says you look 40. You look like 40B. Oh, you meant Cardi B. You look like Cardi B. B's grand. Okay. You take care. I'm not going to argue with you. Thank you. So going back to the chat, okay? That was rather rude, but I'm going to bless your soul today. I'm going to pray for you. I'm not going there with any of y'all. I'm not going to allow you to steal my joy, okay? Be blessed. Be blessed and highly favored. Y'all, we're going to get back to business, okay?
Why he doesn't want to release them. And by the way, we haven't seen those freaking files yet. So I think there's some there. Incredible stuff. Now, Elon Musk's app, as I said,
Grok,
was suspended because of what it tweeted. Now, it was asked about who the most notorious criminal in DC is. And here's what it said. An ex-user asked Grok whether violent crime in DC was in decline, which another user chiming in to inquire who exactly the most notorious criminal in DC would be. Grok's response to both questions was yes. Violent crime in DC has declined 26% year-to-date in 2025, hitting a 30-year low per MPD and DOJ data. Quote, as for the most notorious criminal here, X's chatbot continued, based on convictions and notoriety, it's President Donald Trump, convicted on 34 felonies in New York, with the verdict upheld in January 2025. It's every so often that this thing tells the truth. It also, you might not remember this, but Elon Musk's AI bot was also asked about whether or not Stephen Miller's wife left him for Elon Musk, and it kind of said she did. So who's to say? Now, its app was also suspended. Now, it's not known exactly why Grok got itself banned. The company that owns and develops AI bot did not respond immediately to a reporter, but when one user asked why it had been temporarily taken down, the account replied yes.
Hold on, y'all. I don't care nothing about that part.
The Oval Office is the one saying that crime is out of control in DC, and here are how his followers are supporting that.
It's hard to make America great again when the
this man has no backbone. No backbone.
To work, live, and visit.
Lindsay is a coward. He would never stand up for the American people.
I'm going to create a DC security fund to allow the president to hire more police officers, more technology.
Right now, they're
to
targeting
make
black
DC,
people. They went from
a
brown
safe
people
place
to
live,
black
work,
people.
and visit.
When they say
Well done,
inner
Mr.
city, they're
President.
talking about
Oh my
black
God.
people.
I mean, it literally is like he's performing an act on his knees to the president in that interview. Let's just put it like that. That is grotesque. That is grotesque.
Keith
Judge Judy
Edwards,
Pirro
I agree.
was not to be outdone and tried her best.
And this lady is
Here's what she had to
pitiful.
say.
What about other cities, violent cities, Chicago and New York City and LA and other cities that have defund, dismantled, no bail laws?
Well, look, our murder rate is like 5 times at least higher than New York City.
You know what, y'all? We're going to move along because I don't care nothing about it. I just wanted y'all to hear what Grok had to say about Donald Trump and the Epstein files. That was the only part I wanted y'all to hear. I care nothing about this other stuff because Donald Trump has went from targeting black and brown to now is just targeting black people in D.C. What a monster he is. A dangerous man. So J.D. Vance in the Epstein slip up. Listen to this. Take a listen, everybody.
The American people are demanding the release of the files, not the pedophiles. I'm Michael Popok. You're on Legal AF. If whatever J.D. Vance thought he was doing was tamping down expectations and trying to put out the
Subscribe
flames
to
of
Legal
the American
AF on
passion
YouTube.
to get the Epstein files once and for all by going on Fox, it blew up in his face. Maybe because he's lying to the American people and can't keep his story straight about the White House quote-unquote secret meeting and then what was discussed there and then the Epstein files, and then they tried their old trick of blaming the Biden administration for the Epstein files to try to divert attention, and all that led to, maybe because in the past, even J.D. Vance, or a guy that looked just like him, said that the files and the list should be released. Everybody on the left and right and center, then after watching J.D. Vance, trolled him mercilessly, saying, release the files. You just proved the point. If you like this update, check out and subscribe to the Legal AF YouTube channel.
Subscribe to Legal AF, and you can also find them on Instagram. I watch a lot of their stuff on Instagram as well. So subscribe to their channel on YouTube. You won't regret it. So she says cuss words, but you know, I'm gonna wait till we go further in before I show this video because I love these girls. I've had it up. I love them, but I'm gonna wait and show her later, okay? She actually did an interview with Don Lemon, and I don't want to get in trouble. So hey, hold on. Just a moment. Trump wants to lower the legal age for females to 14 for nasty old white men to take advantage of their bodies. That's not what America asks for. Release the files, Donnie. Pam, release the files. This ugly MF is triggering me. Donald Trump triggers me. I have to pray before I get on here. Trump is now wanting to overturn gay marriages. That's weird because gay men and MAGA need to come out the closet and stay off the Grindr app hunting for black men with huge eggplant. MAGA, go to Cracker Barrel. Get a life. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. They want to change the age of consent. Uh-oh, what's going on? Hold on, y'all. Well, anyway, I'm going to read it to you. The video is frozen. Trump stated on Truth Social that he wants the age of 14 to be considered an adult. Why do they want to do that? Because Donnie is in the Epstein files. That is the perfect thing for them to do. Illegal things to do. Because I find that illegal to change the age of consent to 14 years old when you're in the Epstein files. Really, Donnie? So, everything that you're about to hear from Wash, I second it. Hold on.
You do realize that if an American president uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, he's declaring war on the American people. You understand that, right? And if Trump does that, if Trump uses the American military on American citizens on American soil,
Please hit the like
the
button.
American people will fight back against him. We'll have no choice but to fight back against him. You understand that, right?
I
You
do.
realize that if an American president uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, he's declaring war on the American people.
That is a fact. Right now, he was asking the National Guard to go out there in D.C. against the people, but the inner city people, he's talking about black people. He went from, again, targeting the Browns to now black people, which black people always been on the top of the list for racist white folks. They never liked us. Slavery tells you a lot. They never liked black people. They moved along to brown people to get them out of here and try to force black people back in the fields. Dynasty is not working. So what does he say? Well, the inner city people, they don't do that kind of work. No, because inner city people went and got their college degrees and have a higher IQ than you, Donnie. We're not going out there in those fields. Send your children that look like vampires out in the fields. How about that, Donald Trump? So, you know, the Texas Democrats went against quorum. So, I'm going to let you speak to one of the representatives. Yes. I'm going to let you
My
listen.
name is Yolanda Jones, and I'm a quorum breaker. Listen up. What's happening in Texas affects everybody. Republicans
Yes,
are
it
targeting
does.
black and brown people because we're smart, smarter than they think. They think they can pee on us and tell us it's raining. They send the FBI after us quorum breakers like modern-day slave patrols, trying to scare us back to a time before civil rights. I ain't scared.
She's
I
a
choose to
pretty
live with
woman.
courage because I'd
Beautiful
rather die on my
queen.
feet than live on my knees. They stole 3 seats in North Carolina, passed Trump's agenda, and we're all feeling it. Anti-immigrant and anti-LGBT laws, higher tariffs, higher prices for everything, attacks on healthcare, Social Security, public education. If they steal 5 more seats in Texas, Trump gets the votes to strip women's rights, end criminal justice reform,
That
and
is their
have more tax
plan.
breaks to billionaires, making life harder for all of us. And don't think your vote is safe. In Texas, they tried to force everyone to re-register with only a certified birth certificate or passport. Documents that cost money, many people just don't have. That's voter suppression, plain and simple. This is why we're quorum breaking, to stop them and sound the alarm. If they can't get 100 of us present to make quorum, they can't pass those racist maps. Y a los latinos, pónganse con nosotros, porque el ataque es sobre nosotros, los negros y los latinos. Y tenemos más poder cuando trabajamos juntos. Mis hijastros son afro-latinos. No podemos permitir que nos dividan. Por favor. And before anybody asks, no, I'm not Latina, but I studied Spanish in school, and that's why I can speak it.
And Donald
Please share
Trump
this
can't.
post, retweet it, and repost it. And please follow me. My name is Yolanda Jones, and I approve this message. Mi nombre es Yolanda Jones, y apruebo este mensaje. Adios.
Mi
My name is
nombre,
Yolanda
Liliana.
Jones, and I'm a quorum breaker. Listen.
Y'all, we are in the bad times. Trying to get through to MAGA is like fighting with Satan. Those of you that want to hear it, we are in horrible times. We got to pray harder than we have ever prayed in our lives. And we must voice what is happening by calling our senator's office. Yes, our state representatives. We're fighting a war against the enemy of the state, Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the enemy within in America. He's right now siding with Israel to tear down other nations while he's presently tearing down America. Hear me. He's presently tearing down America. This is our country. This is not a mega Republican country. This is the American people country, and it is okay that we have immigrants. Donnie married an immigrant. He has problems with criminals. Donald Trump is the biggest criminal in America. He has problems with immigrants. Your wife is an immigrant. Your mother and father were immigrants, Donnie. Think about what you're doing to people. Oh, he has no heart. He can't consider others. He doesn't even have a brain. He's low IQ. He has bad genes, you guys. One moment.
Normalization of the daily racism, the daily homophobia, the daily sexism. You know, when he says inner city and when he says thugs, his base, and all of us know exactly what he's talking about.
He's a thug.
He's
Donald Trump
talking
is a
about
thug.
Black people. And that MFer had the audacity to stand in his press conference.
Let me start that over because I want you to hear clearly what this queen is saying. Like the queen we just listened to, the representative from Texas, go research them. Learn about them. They're trying to help us, the American people, and this queen as well.
Normalization of the daily racism, the daily homophobia, the daily sexism. You know, when he says inner city and when he says thugs, his base, and all of us know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about Black people. And that MFer had the audacity to stand in his press conference yesterday, Don, and sit there and talk about crime in D.C. when he has 34 felonies and is on an absolute crime spree. But the fact that this man came to D.C. and pardoned all of these white criminals that wanted to hang the vice president, that took shit in the Capitol, that beat up cops, that called Black cops the N-word.
Threatened Nancy Pelosi's life was gonna hang
all
her.
of them. And then he has the audacity to talk to us about crime. And legacy media, Don, they should immediately interrupt the press conference and say, we want to remind everybody that he is a convicted felon and he pardoned convicted felons. And they don't do it. They just
get the lights
the
up,
complicity
please.
is abhorrent. But the normalization of the daily racism.
Donald Trump wants to normalize mediocre white people doing crime, and they can get away with it. As he want to normalize mediocre white men fondling our youth. He wants to change the age to 14 for girls to do what the old white men like to do. Fondle young children. This man is not good for this country, and you knew that before you put him back in the Oval Office. A 34-count felon. A man that's been convicted of SA. 26 women. He took advantage and has SA against him. There's more out there. He bragged about grabbing him by the PUSS while he has a bussy. One moment. Just a moment.